Yeah.
What's the link?
Let's see. Go to my name on YouTube. Phil Borowitz, all one word.
I didn't have such cracked fingers.
Yep, there you go.
Hey.
All right, it's game one of the Wing Showdown. We're in Hermantown, taking on the North Dakota River Kings. Just getting ready for puck drop. Chuck is going to be our starting goalie. He has Stelmacher and Moline on defense, John on right wing. Phil's in, taking the draw, and Shardy on left wing. Here we go from Hermantown. That's sent out to John, and now taken away by the Kings. Kings control it. They bring it into our zone. It's off his stick. Moline brings it around the back of our net, and he gets that poked away. And at the blue line, the Kings have it. And that's turned over. And Shardy swats it out. That's going to be icing. Face-off draw goes to the far boards, and that's swatted out into the neutral zone. And the Wings control it across the blue line. And Jacobson battling for it. And he swats it out, and that's turned over and pushed out into the neutral zone. Allwelling up to Borowitz. And now they have it back at the center ice. And sent back into our zone. Borowitz are on the back of our net. He's going to send that up. And Wings are fighting for it, but just off of his stick as he was pushed down. And now the Kings have it. They're going to skate it around the back of their net. Downs is going to send it in around the back of the net. And Jacobson fighting for it. And he sends it out. And Robinson's going to take a shot, but that's wide of the net. And now that's sent out. And Borowitz has it. And his shot goes high. And now out to the neutral zone. And that's sent down. And Borowitz gets it back. And he sends it up, and that's through. But it was tipped and no icing. And there's a big collision down on the boards. Sandifer goes down. And it's out front in the net, and a shot attempt is saved by the Kings goalie. Sandifer taking the draw for the Wings. And play goes around the back of the net. Shardy centering past to Kime, and he's misplayed that one. And now Moline chasing it. Moline around the back of the net, and the Kings come away with it. It's poked, and the shot goes wide. Moline gets it back. And that's out to Kime, and played off the glass, and sent down into the neutral zone where the Kings have it. The Kings cross the blue line, and that's swatted away. And looking for a centering pass is blocked, and they get it back, and that's through the slot. And incoming shot attempt is deflected. And now that's back to their point, and he's unable to hold it. And the Kings got to touch up. That's dumped, and the Kings are going to change. And Stelmacher has the puck, and he trips up. And played off the boards. The Kings hold the zone. And around the back of the net. And now the Wings have it, looking to clear it out, and they do. And now that comes around to the side. And now the Kings skate it in. And Kime knocks that away. And Jacobson looking for it. He's taken down. And now the play comes out to the neutral zone, and the Kings tag up. They skate it in. And that's broken up by Stelmacher. And the Kings still control it, and Kime sends it all the way around. And back to the neutral zone, the puck goes. Jacobson up to Robinson at the blue line, and he holds it. And Filzen has it as he skates it in down in the far corner. And that's broken up, and the Kings have it now. Stelmacher gets a stick on it at center. And now the Kings come into the zone. And there's a shot attempt, and that's no good. Stelmacher up to Shardy. And the Kings have it. They shoot it back to their point. Downs sends that up to John. And he's pushed off the puck, and the Kings come away with that one. And we got a hooking call coming up on the Wings. So the Kings will go on the power play for 2 minutes. John will go to the box for the Wings. And the Kings get it, and back to the point. And incoming shot is deflected, and Tkachuk puts his glove on it and makes the save for the Wings. Wings win, or the Kings win the draw, and that's deflected out front, and a shot attempt goes off the net. And now back to the point, and that's sent around, and it's into the slot and swatted at it, and that shot is deflected, and now the Wings are able to clear it, and that's sent down into their zone. And off the boards, the Kings come away with it. Out to center, but that's just off the Kings' stick, and Owelling has it. And he sends that out into the slot, and the Kings pick that away. And incoming shot off of Chuguk's glove. And the Kings shoot, and that goes around the back of the net. And pushed out by a Sandifer. And the Kings get it right back, and they skate it in, and that shot is deflected off of Moline. And now that goes down to the corner. Puck comes back to the Kings' point, and incoming shot, that one's blocked by Moline. And he fans on the shot, and the Wings are able to clear it. Wings dump it back down into the Kings zone. And they grab the puck and they skate it through the neutral zone. And the Wings are at full strength. And now through, that's fills in, and he skates down. And he's in back of the net. Centering pass is a shot attempt, and that's blocked. And he scores! Goal for the Wings. I think that was Robinson on the goal, I believe. We'll wait for the official call. There was a bunch of traffic out there, but it's 1-0. What's that? First D?
First time we're meeting in the game?
Yeah, it is. Yep. Yep. And now Owelling controls it, and it's banked off the glass. And centering pass is a shot and a goal. The Kings answer right away. So Robinson did get our first goal. And that's dumped down into the Kings zone. And the Kings kick it out into the zone where Stelmacher is, and he dishes it off to Moline. Moline sends it down around the back of their net. And now the Kings have it. We're on the back of the door. And Andrew Downs, he has that taken off his stick, and the Kings control it. And that's sent out, and Moline gets a stick on that. That's up to John, and as he skates it in. And around the back of the net, that's swatted out. And that comes back to Stelmacher, who sends it back down. John, and the puck comes free along the boards, and that's sent back down by Robinson. And now the Kings have it. As they skate it into our zone. And now at the blue line, Sandifer gets it. And right back to the Kings. And Moline to Stelmacher, who sends it up to Jacobson. And he's taken down. Robinson was looking for Jacobson. But now the Kings have it. And they're going to send it in. Moline around the back of the net. He sends it up and taken away by the Kings, who send it back down. And now Stelmacher. And Sandifer dumps it down into their zone. And the Kings on a 3-on-2 here. And a shot is wide. It's Tkachuk. And the Kings centering pass is a shot attempt and blocked by Tkachuk and taken away by the Wings. And a shot from their point is wide. And Shardy sends it up to Sandifer, and he tries to send it over to John, but that's taken away before he goes down. And now the Kings get that taken away by Shardy. And down on the far corner as they battle for it. Shot attempt is no good. And now the Wings send it up to John. And he's going to cross the blue line. As he skates it in, he's looking for some help. And that shot attempt is taken away, and the Kings come away with it. And they skate it into our zone. And Keim gets a nice stick on that one to knock that free. Up to John, and that's taken away. Now Borowitz gets a stick on that one, and he pokes it out of the zone. And that's sent down into the Kings zone. Kings with a shot. And that's under Tkachuk's pad. Face off in our zone coming up. And that comes up to Jacobson, and he's tripped up. He fills in, looking to get it out of the zone, and now we do. Robinson pokes it out. And that's back in by the Kings. And that shot is on net, and Tkachuk makes the save. .204 left in the first period. We're tied up in Hermantown. And that's sent out, and we have a whistle. Puck hit a player on the bench, so we have a whistle back into our zone. As now play continues, that's Christopher Borowitz, and he's going to send that over. That's Jacobson as he skates it in, centering pass through the slot, and it goes down to the far corner where Borowitz has it. And he loses an edge, and now the Kings have it. And Shardy takes that away, and that hits a Kings player, and now it's going to come out. And that goes off of his stick. And back checking Jacobson is after him and gets that swiped away from him. Shot goes wide. And Borowitz gets a stick on that one, and that's going to come free out to the neutral zone. And now the Kings cross center ice, and Stelmacher gets a stick on it, and he sends it up to John, and that's going to be over to Downs, back to John, where that's taken away at the blue line, and then now they get it back again, and that's flipped out, and Stelmacher chasing after it. And he sends that up to Shardy. That's off his stick and sent all the way down. That's going to be icing. "19 seconds to go in the first period. We're all tied up." Back to their point, incoming shot, and Stelmacher swats that out. That's up to Robinson. Robinson across center. And he brings it in. He's got Sandifer and Jacobson with him, and there's a shot, and that goes around the back of the net. And that'll do it for the first period. We're all tied up at 1. All right, we're back for the start of the second period. And Robinson had the 1 goal for us in the first, and looking to put a few more up on the boards this period. And that shot is off the King's glove, but he decides to put his glove on it, so we'll have a face-off. 17 seconds into the second period. Draw comes back, and that shot is deflected, and centering pass, and the slot is taken away. And now that comes back to Borowitz, and Borowitz is going to shot off, and that's saved by the Kings goalie. gets back, and that's swatted into the neutral zone. And Borowitz plays that to Downs, and now he gets the puck back, and now Shardy has it. It's just off of his stick and swatted away, and now the Kings have it. Kings send it into the neutral zone, and that's off of Borowitz's stick, and now it's headed into our zone. And Tkachuk makes the big save. And the shot attempt is saved by Tkachuk again. Another draw coming up. And that goes back to the blue line, and it's sent back up, and the Kings send it in on net, which is deflected, and that's taken away by Downs, who sends it off the glass through the neutral zone. And that comes out, back up, and now Borowitz is going to have it. Borowitz, he skates it in, but the wings are offsides. Kings have it as they bring it into our zone, and he's taken off the stick. And we got a penalty coming up. We're gonna have a slash, I believe. Yes, we do. We have a slashing coming up on the River Kings. So Wings go on the power play. Good time for a goal coming up here. And that comes back to Moline. Moline gets that deflected off a Kings player, and now a centering pass for his teammate as they carry it in. Back checking to Stelmacher, and he gets a stick on it to swat it out. And that's up to Robinson. Robinson across center ice. He brings it in. He's got Jacobson with him. Centering pass out front and through the slot, and nobody there. And now Filzing gets it, and that's swatted away. And back to Moline. Moline has it, and Moline gets that poked out. Centering pass out front, and the Kings are going to get it. And Stelmacher holds his zone. Oh, he held the zone, but the ref didn't agree with my call, so they call offsides. Minute 10 left on the power play for the Wings. Now the Kings send it around off the glass, and that's sent down, and Stelmacher is chasing after it. And now Shardy has it, and Shardy sends it out to Sandifer. And that's knocked back into the zone. Moline off the boards. And the Kings control it at the neutral zone. And taken away. Sandifer knocks it back down as the Wings chase after it. That's played off the boards. And there's a shot, that's stick save. And that's sent around the near boards, and that's going to be sent out. And we got 5 seconds left in the power play. 2 seconds left on the Wings power play. Jacobson gets it after the draw, and River Kings are at full strength. He has it. He sends that back to Olwelling. Olwelling's going to shoot and tipped out front. And that's off the side of the net, and it's a goal! Goal for the Wings. And that was Jacobson with the goal for the Wings. Now Downs brings it into the zone, and he's taken down. And now the Kings control it. They skate it down. That's off Olwelling's stick, and they wraparound attempt is no good. And that's sent down for icing.
That's Jacobson from Downs and Jim for Northern Lanes at 3:55.
And the Kings win the draw. They send it back to their point, and that's poked away. Centering pass, that's another deflection. And Takuk has it out in front of the net and swatted out. Back to their point, incoming shot is wide. And that's taken away by the Wings, and now that's out to center ice, where the Kings have it. Centering pass is through the slot down to the far corner. And the Kings get it back in a shot attempt, and that's a stick save by Tkachuk, and Borowitz is going to play it off the glass up to Shardy. And now their point has it at the blue line, and now it comes out. And the Wings have it. John skates it in. He's got Filzen with him, and he takes the shot, and a save by the Kings goalie. Kings win the draw, and the Wings are fighting for it, and that's off of his stick. And now through center. And that's poked out by Robinson. And now dumped back down, and Stelmacher has it. Stelmacher off the boards and into the neutral zone. Jacobson fighting for it. Back to Stelmacher, who sends it in. And that's through the neutral zone and sent all the way down. We have no icing. They waved it off. Stelmacher in back of our net. And that's poked up. And now as a shot attempt, and that's off the stick and behind the net. And that's sent around, and he's taken down. And now out to the blue line, the Kings are going to shot, and that's deflected. And up to center is Sandifer. Sandifer gets the puck, he brings it in, he makes a move, he's taken down. No call. And that shot attempt is into the goalie's glove for a face-off.
What time?
11:15. And another shot attempt is saved by the Kings goalie. Kings have it. And centering pass is broken up by Borowitz in the neutral zone. And now Borowitz has it, and he dumps it down. And the Kings have it. And turnover by the Kings. John has it, and a shot attempt and a rebound. Oh, he scores! Andrew Downs on the rebound attempt is good. And he's going to put the Wings up 3-1. And we got a goalie change. Carter Brennan coming in for the Wings, and Tkachuk is coming out. And Downs across the blue line and looking for a backhanded attempt. He's taking out the puck. And that puck comes back to Borowitz. And that's swatted away now into the neutral zone. And Borowitz is looking to play it up as the puck bounces around the center line. And now the Kings have it, and there's a penalty coming up on the Wings. We have a cross check coming up. So the River Kings to the power play. And that comes around, and it's able to get into the neutral zone. Jacobson chasing for it, and the Kings come away with it, and they're going to send it back down. And cross-ice pass, shot attempt, and wide of Brennan. And back to their point, that's tipped out front, and another shot attempt, that's blocked by Stelmacher, and their defenseman can't hold the zone, and they got to regroup. And that's swatted away. And Kime knocks it. And nope, it's held. And now the Wings have it. And fills in, sends it over to Kime. Kime is going to take a shot. And a save by the River King goalie. After the draw, it's held by Stelmacher as they swat for it and come away by Sandifer, and he's looking for Robinson. Robinson sends that up, and nobody there as the Kings are going to send that around the boards. Stelmacher able to hold it, and now it's sent out, and Kime gets a stick on it. And that's sent down around the back of our net. And Stelmacher, he skates it out. He's going to set looking for Sandifer, but just too far out of his reach. And now the Kings are going to send it into our zone. That's Kime. Kime makes a move and sends it up to Sandifer. And off of his stick, and now dumped back down. And Wings are at full strength. Now Stelmacher. And now it comes out to the neutral zone. And the Kings have it, and we have a whistle. Offsides is the call. 4:45 left in period number 2. It's 3-1 Wings. And that draw comes back, and Moline, who sends that up. And Borowitz off the glass, sends it back, and the Kings defenseman sends it back. And that's through the slot, and Brennan makes a stick save to push it to the far corner as Moline sends it around. And we have a chase for it as John's after it, and he's taken down, but that hits a player on our bench, which is going to have the ref blow the whistle for a face-off. And puck is going to come out, and now into the defensive zone as they skate it in. And there's a shot, and that was wide. And now the Wings control it through the neutral zone. 3-on-2 opportunity, and that's both broken up. And another penalty coming up on the Kings. We got that's going to be roughing on the Kings. So the Wings back to the power play. That draw comes back to Borowitz. Borowitz is going to send it over to Moline, and Moline's shot attempt is deflected out front. And that's poked away, but held, and Moline is going to be able to dump it back down. Shardy and John chasing after, or Jacobson chasing after it. And Borowitz sends it back down, and now it comes out to the neutral zone. And back to Borowitz, and he sends it up. And here come the Wings, and John, and that goes through the slot. He couldn't pull the trigger on it. Shardy shot attempt, and that's no good. And now he gets it back into the slot, and now the Kings are able to dump it. And now down in the far corner is Borowitz. And as they whack for it, Moline comes away with it. And he sends it down to Robinson, and Robinson has it. Robinson skates it in, he shoots. And a save by the River King goalie. Andrew Downs going to take the face-off in the offensive zone. And Robinson out front, backhanded attempt, and saved by the Kings goalie. Jacobson's shot is off the back of the net and sent around the far corner as the Kings are going to skate it out. And that's dumped down into our zone. And now that's sent around. And Olwelling has it. Olwelling across center, and that's just off of his stick. And that shot is in on net, and Brennan with the stick save. And Olwelling has it on the far corner, and he gets it taken away. River Kings are at full strength. And now Downs has it. Downs is looking to get it out of the zone, and he does. And that's up to Robinson, and Robinson is across the blue line. He's got Jacobson with him if he can get it to him out front. Centering pass, and through the slot, it's no good, and poked away and held. Downs over to Owelling, back to Downs, and the Kings come away with it, and they got a 2-on-1 opportunity here if we can't get back. Downs gets back, but they don't get a shot attempt. And now that's sent all the way out. 1 minute to go in period number 2. And now the Kings get that turned over by Borowitz at the blue line, and now they get it back. Shardy, and he gets it out of the zone. Sandifer comes free at center ice, where the Kings are able to pick it up, but Sandifer gets a stick on it again. And Borowitz looks to send it out, and he sends it up to Jacobson. And if we can beat him, and a shot attempt is out front. Oh, pad save by the Kings goalie. Good opportunity for the Wings, as now they control it, and they skate it down, and Borowitz pushes him to the outside. He gets it back. Centering pass is through the slot and up to Sandifer, and that's taken away by the Kings. And shot coming in is pushed to the near corner by Brennan. And that's going to do it for period number 2. It's 3-1 Wings. Jacobson and Downs with goals for the Wings in the second period. We'll be back for period number 3. All right, we're back. Start of 3. It's the Wings showdown, period number 3. Wings up 3-1 over the Kings. And here we go. And Shardy, shot attempt is a glove save. 6 seconds into the third period. Kings come away with it after the draw. And that's sent up, and Moline battling for it. And he gets it back, and Moline puts a move on him, but he's tripped. And we have a penalty coming up on the River Kings for a trip. Moline put a nice move on there, but he was taken down, and that's going to cost the Wings, or the River Kings, 2 minutes of being shorthanded. Sandifer on the face-off for the Wings. And that's sent back to Owelling. Owelling, incoming shot, and a glove save by the Kings goalie. And the Kings control it after the draw, and that comes out to the neutral zone as the Kings skate it in, and that's poked away by Moline, and that's sent through the neutral zone. And the Kings have it around the back of their net. And now that comes free into the neutral zone, poked away by Moline. John back to Moline. And Moline back up to John at center, and he leaves it for Shardy, who dumps it down or on the back of the net. Sandifer chasing after it. He's got John with him. And John comes away with it, and he's pushed down, and shot attempt is deflected. And now around the far boards, that's sent back to Owelling, and he can't get a stick on it. And now we have a breakaway opportunity. Moline chasing and a shot attempt, and Carter makes the save. Brennan. And centering passes off of Brennan's glove. And now the Wings come out with it. And John skates it down. And that's off the Kings player. And centering pass, and that's swatted back out, but that's held by Stelmacher. And he shoots, that's wide. And now the puck comes along the far boards. And centering pass, there's nobody there as the Wings are changing up. And now the Kings control it through the neutral zone as they bring it in. And that's through, and shot attempt is off the side of the net. And the Kings are at full strength. And sent back in. And Kings, centering pass, that's deflected. That's off of Downs' skates, and he gets a whack at it, and a knuckle puck coming in, and that's wide. And they control it on the far boards, and trip coming up on the Wings. That'll be Robinson for tripping. So the Wings will go on the penalty kill. And that draw comes back to Stelmacher, who sends it off the boards. And now the Kings control it. Back to their point, and that shot is deflected out front, and Borowitz gloves it. And Borowitz is going to dump it all the way down. Kings are on the back of their net. Over that comes up to Stelmacher, who sends that around the back of the net. And centering pass is taken away at the Kings as they are through the blue line and skated in, and centering pass is no good, and Jacobson's able to skate it through the neutral zone and kill some more time on this power or penalty kill. And now the Kings come away with it. And that's sent out to the neutral zone by Keim. And that's left, and that's misplayed, and Shardy over the blue line. He shoots, and a glove save by the Kings goalie. Draw is won by the Wings, and that comes back to Moline. Moline sends it up, and that's off a King's stick and sent down for icing on the River Kings. Fills in for the draw, and over to Keim, who's pushed down, fills in. And battle on the far corner, and still working for it. And now it comes free. And the Kings have it, and they are able to send it out. And we have a 2-on-1, but that's too far for the wingmate. And that shot is blocked by Brennan. And the Kings have it. And back to their point. Incoming shot is saved by Brennan. And we got a little extracurricular activities after the whistle in front of Brennan. Wings kill the power or the penalty kill. And refs are going to call something here. Let's see what we got. Keim is going to the box for the Wings. And we got double minors called on both teams, it looks like. River Kings coach was talking to the ref about it. All right, here we go. We'll play 5-on-5 with 2 double minors called. And that comes back to their point, and incoming shot is deflected off a John stick. And now Sandifer through the neutral zone, skates it down. And incoming shot, it's out front and comes free. And the Kings are able to push it out, and that's held by Moline, who dumps it down. He's got Sandifer and John down there. Centering pass is swiped away by the Kings goalie. And now it's sent back down along the near boards. And now the puck comes free as the Kings skate it in. 3-on-2. Shot attempt is wide. And Moline's dumped down, and that's a penalty coming up on the River Kings. So the Wings will go on the power play. 9 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the third period. And that draw comes back, and Borowitz sends it over to Stelmacher, back to Borowitz. Borowitz is going to clap it, and that's deflected. And that's covered up, or should I say the Kings goalie falls on it for a whistle. And that comes back to Borowitz, and Borowitz to Stelmacher. Stelmacher sends it down to Downs. Downs back to Stelmacher, and Downs, that's off a King's skate. And Andrew Downs sends it back down, and now the Wings have it, and through the slot, that's blocked. And the Kings have it, as Jacobson's fighting for it. And now the Kings come away with it, and we have the Kings have it, and now the Wings have it. Downs. Centering pass is taken away, and that's poked free, and now that's sent back down as there's a collision at center, and we have a whistle coming up. And we have another penalty on the River Kings. So we're going to skate 5-on-3. I didn't see the call. Looks like a slash is what the ref just signaled. So slash on the River Kings. So we're going to play 5-on-3 for 46 seconds. And then we'll go back to 5-on-4. On 3, here we go for the Wings. 43 seconds of 5-on-3, and then after that it'll be 5-on-4 for about another minute and a half. And the Wings come away with it. They skate it down, that's John. He skates it in, and he's looking, and he's gonna shoot, and it's out front. Puck comes free as they're swatting for it out front, and another attempt and a pad save, and that comes free and fills in. Centering passes out front, and he scores! Goal for the Wings. That looked like Jacobson for his second goal of the game. And it's 4-1. And we have 5-on-5 now. And that's shot, and that's tipped, saved by Brennan. Now the Kings have it. And incoming shot is deflected, and that goes wide. Fills in behind the back of our net, and he loses it. The Kings come away with it. And that's back to their point. And incoming shot, and that's tipped out front, and the Kings score. Shot attempt was good. It was tipped out front, and the River Kings make it 4-2 with 6:52 left in the game. Stelmacher up to Shardy, and that's poking away, and that comes in on net, and Brennan's going to put his glove on it for make the save for the Wings. And that's out front, and Brennan puts his glove on it for another save in our zone. And that shot is off the side of the net. And Stelmacher pushes it around the boards up to Shardy. And Shardy sends that up to John. That's off of his stick. And now center on the back of the net, and that comes free, and centering pass is no good. Stelmacher takes that away and sends that down. And both kids trip up there on the far boards. And the Wings come away with it, and that's John. A little pushing and shoving, looking for the puck. Now it comes free. Back to Stelmacher. Stelmacher sends it in on net, and just a little bit too wide. And the Kings gain possession through the neutral zone as they skate it into our zone. And centering pass is Brennan makes the save, or tries to. And the ref blows the whistle, thankfully. Otherwise, that might have went in the net. Puck was hanging around there right on the goal line for a little bit before the ref blew the whistle, and I think Brennan got his glove on it. And we got a stoppage, and might have a face-off violation. And the Wings gain possession. Robinson across the blue line. He's pushed off the puck. And now centering pass, but we're going to have a cross-check, I believe, called. Yep, we do. Cross-checking on the Wings. I believe Downs will be going to the box. So the River Kings get a huge opportunity here to get a power play goal. Wings on the penalty kill. And Borowitz plays it off the glass and back to their point, and that's sent out front in the slot. And Borowitz comes away with it, and he sends it off the back of the board. And now Kings have it. And Jacobson comes free with it, and he's looking at just to clear it. He's pushed into the boards. Now Allwelling with them as they battle along the near corner. And now the puck comes free to the Kings, and that's broken up. And now the Wings have it across center, and that's Jacobson as he sends it down. And the Kings regroup, and now they come away with it, and their breakout is through center as they skate it in, and centering pass, and that's out front in the slot, and Brennan, he has the puck, and now we have a whistle. .4:14 left in period number 3. It's 4-2. 1 minute 6 seconds left on the Kings power play. And they are pulling their goalie with 4:14 left in the game. So 6 attackers against 4. And that comes out front, and I think that was saved by Brennan. I didn't see it. And that's dumped all the way down. And the Kings come out with it, and here they come. They're going to skate it in. The Kings are going to get a shot, and off the Carter Brennan stick, it's out front in the slot as the kids dig for it. And that comes away in a leg pad, and a save by Brennan. Big save by Carter Brennan as he had the puck underneath his leg pad. And that's sent all the way down and just off the net as the Kings regroup. And now they are through the neutral zone, and now Borowitz tries to clear it but held, and now the Wings get away with it. Olwell in at center, and he loses a stick, and now the Kings skated in. And that's poked out front, and now the Wings come away with it. And there's a shot, and that's off the Kings skit. And Cam Shardy chasing after it, but that's whacked away. And we're playing 6-on-5 as the penalty is expired. And the Kings will have to put their goalie back in the net for a draw in their zone. And the Kings control it after the face-off, and that's pushed down as they skate it in, and a shot attempt, that goes off the crossbar, and it's out front, and Moline has it. Moline dumps it around the back boards, and that's held, and trying to get it out of the zone. The Kings have pulled their goalie again, 6-on-5, and Moline, that comes out, and it comes across the blue line. The Kings got to come tag up. 2:20 left to go in the final period, and Sandifer and Jacobson scores. Jacobson with the hat trick for the Wings, and they go up 5-2. Nobody threw their hat. All right, Moline has it. Moline skates it down.
Here's your Moline scoring. Going all, it's a hat trick for number 15, Jack Jacobson.
And River Kings have it, and taken away by Stellmacher, and along the boards. Still have an empty net for the Kings. And now Jacobson and Sandifer, that gets poked away from them as the Kings come out. And they bring it into our zone, and shot attempt out front, it's in the slot, and it comes free, and Jacobson pokes it, or has it, now he does. He's gonna shoot at the net, and they have a defender back that stops that. And now the Kings have it, and we're down to 1 minute left in the third period. Jacobson sends it down, and it's gonna go wide of an empty net. And that'll be icing with 52 seconds left in the final period. And that puck is knocked out and sent all the way back down for another icing call. And Keim comes away with it. He sends it around the boards, and there's a Kings player right there as he's going to send it in on net, and that goes around the back side. And now John, who is held by the Kings, and that's sent down to the far corner. And play is around the back of the net. And the puck is out front as they scramble for it. And now incoming shot is deflected. We're down to 10 seconds. And Borowitz is going to play it off the glass, and it's going to come out. And the Wings are going to take game 1 of the Wings Showdown in Hermantown. So the Wings come away with the game winner 4-2 at the new North Star Ford Arena in Hermantown. Oh, it was 5-2, whatever it was. 5-2 is the final score. I never marked the goal. And we play tomorrow, 11:15 a.m. right back here at North Star Ford Arena against the True North Warriors. So see you back tomorrow morning. Have a good night.